Chapter 13 The Funeral Service. In the village, everybody was talking about the boys. Everyone was sad. How sad Aunt Polly was, and Mrs. Harper and Becky. Every time Becky heard Tom's name, she began to cry. That Sunday morning, the church bells rang out sadly. The people of the village walked slowly to the church for the funeral service. Aunt Polly was there with Sid and Mary. Mrs. Harper was there with all her family. All of them were wearing black clothes. The sad service began. Everybody was crying while it was going on. Many women were crying loudly. Then suddenly the church door opened. People turned round to look. They could not believe their eyes. Tom was walking in. After Tom came Joe, and after Joe there was Huck. Were they the ghosts of the drowned boys? The singing stopped. The crying stopped. Oh! exclaimed everybody. The boys were not dead. They were alive. How glad everyone was. How happy Aunt Polly was. How happy Mrs. Harper was. They threw their arms around Tom and Joe. They kissed them many, many times. Nobody welcomed Huck till Tom said, Huck, come back too. Isn't anybody going to kiss Huck? I am, Aunt Polly said, and she kissed Huck warmly. Huck's face went very red. He was not used to kindness. Tom's plan had succeeded. The boys had planned to return to their village for their funeral service. They had hidden themselves in the village until the service had begun. Then they had entered the church. Everyone was kind to the boys. They were given a very big breakfast. They enjoyed it very much. After breakfast, Aunt Polly said to Tom, Why didn't you come back before? I thought you were dead. Why didn't you come and tell me you were safe? You don't love me. You don't love me, Tom. If you did, you wouldn't stay away. I do love you, Auntie, Tom said. I dreamt about you. That shows that I was thinking about you, doesn't it? Well, yes, Aunt Polly answered. Then she asked, What did you dream, Tom? Tom then told her his dream.